thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking some questions now.
The months of preparation are finally over. Both sets of fans full of optimism as they look ahead to the new season. But who will come out on top today? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And hello from the stadium that was the main venue for the 2012 Olympics here in the English capital. We're at the London Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's West Ham United versus Norwich City.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere. The fans are in great voice. They know that they can play their part in helping the team bounce straight back up from last season. Certainly some pressure, but a good result should ease that a bit.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he can do many things on a football pitch, but his heading's exceptional. His ability to get on the end of things, he's brave. The timing of his jump is excellent, and the defenders know it's going to be tough trying to stop him today.
And the starting lineup for West Ham United. Tomasz Souček starts alongside Edison Alvarez in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's the Norwich City starting 11.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. Stacey. Room to roam on the wing for West Ham. And they won't complain about this. Oh, the wall did its job. Might lead to a chance. Alvarez now. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
And easily intercepted. Well, this could really help the cause. Real chance. Did so well to keep that away from trouble. Souček. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, surely! And the keeper parried it away in style. Danger averted. Well read. Ahmed. A super tackle and they've won possession. Somerville. Vicencio Somerville. Targets available. Cross comes in. Oh, a twitchy clearance. And intercepted it. Stacey. Good distribution. And given free rein to run. That's excellent defending following the cross. And the Norwich City throw in here. Now options are plenty. And let's give credit to the defending. And a change to the scoreline in the Stoke game. Alex Scott has all the information for us.
It's a goal for Stoke City. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 37 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Stacey. Matej Jurasek. On to Stacey. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Can they forge ahead? Will this corner bear fruit for them? Over it comes. And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever. Well, the ball rolling again. West Ham trailing after the first half. Can they come up with a response here in the second? Tomasz Souček. Oh, what a top-notch pass. It's there for him. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. A lot of internet and newspaper talk about Newcastle United in the last few days. Well, we need to talk no more, or wonder about it no more, because the transfer's gone through.
Yeah, the reports were around 40 million, which doesn't look a bad bit of business to me. He'll certainly play an important role in the side, and he'll just add that extra bit of quality. He's a good signing.
Oh, stymied by the wall there. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, the threat could be there. Edson Alvarez. There's the shot. Oh, dampened by the goalkeeper. Trying to deliver it accurately. Real need to get rid of it. And the defensive intervention there. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Attacking possibilities for West Ham.
West Ham have had more of the ball in the last 15 minutes. They're creating good chances too. It's not just possession for possession's sake. They've been incisive. You just feel that the equaliser is coming.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. Committed challenge. Threads it nicely. Sent through. And nicely parried away. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. And a quick reminder, we have live action from the Carabao Cup coming your way. It's West Ham United facing Millwall.
Yeah, the break from league action for the players. Always a good atmosphere when it comes to knockout football.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And whipped into the box. Not the clearance that was called for. Opportunity. Great drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
If we take a look at this again, it's great centre-forward play. Uses his body so well, spins his marker, and then finishes it off nicely.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Mate Jurasek. Kenny McLean now. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go. And the teams cannot be separated. Released it nicely. It's a weighted pass. In position. Why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop, and all the forward has to do is get on the end of it, which he does so well. It's a really nice finish.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. Stacey. And there goes the final whistle. Positivity for West Ham. They get the victory and the 3 points. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
And I'm sure they'll be pleased. The opening day is always a tough one to call, but individually and collectively they were good today, and it's key that they started with the 3 points.
And I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Yeah, and it's always nice to get the winner so late on. Feels more special sometimes. He stayed composed till the very end, and he got his reward.
And the referee gets...
Can I ask you a couple of questions? Thanks, that'll be all for today.
welcome everybody. We'll start some questions now.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined for analysis by Sue Smith. And what we have on the menu is live action from the Carabao Cup. It's Millwall up against West Ham United. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Now the Millwall starting 11.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre forward will be supported by the number 10. And you'd
oh, Sue, this looks promising. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Now good clean catch by the keeper. Peters. Freddie Potts. Well planted away. Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. Good through ball. Somerville. Castellanos. Can he put it away? Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Valentin Castellanos. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. And squandering the chance. Good heavens.
Well, he's got to score that. It's a huge opportunity to equalise.
Walker Peters. In possession, Bowen. But he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back onside.
Billy Mitchell. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. But the keeper was already on his way. Excellent anticipation. Valentin Castellanos. And suddenly on the front foot. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Real defensive Brazilians. Up a disappointing dead end. Castellanos. And the counter-attack puts on. Ivanovic. Just the challenge that was required. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And there it is. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Ivanovic. Distributing it well. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. West Ham could get in behind the defence. Cross could be useful. And tidy hands from the goalkeeper there. Well, very significant transfer news, and I can tell you this is now official. Marquinhos has completed his move to Arsenal.
Well, it was said to be around £45 million, and I'm sure they've been monitoring him for a while now, making sure that he's a good fit for the club. I think it's an exciting signing.
And a shot from some way out. And favouring power over placement, you've got to say.
He's certainly got the confidence to have a go from there, but he gets it all wrong. It's miles away from the target.
30 minutes left for play. Well, the manager's future is hanging on a very shaky peg right now.
Yeah, it's been tough for them, hasn't it? I can't imagine he's going to be in the dugout for the next game, you know.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Plenty of support here. Putting it out of play. For a throw-in. So a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. Interception to snuff out the danger. Life is never dull in the Championship. Live action coming up for you on EA TV.
Oh, they could be in here, Derek. Well, let's look at the replay again. The interplay between the two of them is so impressive to create the opportunity. And it makes the striker's job relatively easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. And teammates around him. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Trying to open them up. Can he put it away? And how about that for a save?
Well, I thought that was going to be the game. It was fantastic work by the goalkeeper, though, just to keep them in this. There's really not long left now if they're going to find the winner.
Well, who knows? He might be called upon again. Still some defending to do. Well, Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Decides to shoot. Just narrowly off target. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Referee spotting the transgression. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. It always had the potential. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And he's beaten the keeper. Top corner, outrageous. Well, he fired it straight down the middle. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. Well, he couldn't quite hit the desired target. And he scores. Takes real confidence. Brilliant. In it goes. And they know this has to go in. Well, missing was unthinkable. A goal here, and it's finished. And there we have it. They stamp their ticket for the next round.
Well, he must have been nervous stepping up to take that, but he didn't show it at all. Calm as you like.
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks for speaking.
Well, here we are in a city that's rightly proud of its own sporting traditions. I'm talking, of course, about Hull. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who will provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And the focus is very much on live action from the Championship. It's Hull City up against West Ham United.
Well, it was a decent start for West Ham on match day 1. I think we all expected them to get 3 points, but I was impressed with the fitness level so early on in the season. I'm sure they'll believe that they can get another win here today.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Yeah, 2 goals last time out, and that's why he's the focus. Difficult to mark because he's always on the move, intelligent runs and always finding a yard of space. But will it be the same again today?
Good luck. Good game out there. Good luck. Cheers. Thanks. Good game. Good game. Good game.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Hull City.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays as it does give you those 2 holding players while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
And a look at the West Ham 11. Edson Alvarez plays alongside Tomasz Souček in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. A game that should be full of entertaining moments. And it's West Ham United who begin. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. There's the shot. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. Valentin Castellanos. Oh, big chance. Perhaps now. Keeper did his job to begin with. Oh, it's in. And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Ryan Giles. Matt Crooks. Just the challenge that was required. Really good ball there. Putting it wide from there, disappointing. Good pressure.
A reminder that the stadium is a family-friendly environment.
Clean challenge.
Soft drinks can be taken down to your seats. Thank you for your
Can they exploit the space out wide? Teammates in the middle. And clears the danger.
Sometimes you've just got to clear your lines, haven't you?
And the chance is on. And look at this! And perhaps an opportunity for the Hammers to extend their lead here. Let's see about the delivery. And there's an example of how to do it, dealing with a corner. And he did well to cut it out. And West Ham in a position of menace. Is it going to be? And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, when you watch this again, the passing is brilliant. They always have an option. The ball is moved so quickly. The defence just can't get anywhere near them. And then what a finish.
Number 7,
Matt Crooks. McBurney. And soundly dealt with. Well, they fancy a short one. Delivering it into the box. So over the byline and a goal kick here. Edson Alvarez. Crescencio Somerville. And support available. And a fine cross. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. The referee's whistle. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Matt Crooks. And West Ham have the ball again. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, and at that price, it does seem like a very good bit of business, doesn't it? I'm looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Can he get one back? Well, good hands there from the keeper. Well, more championship action for you to look forward to on EA TV.
Hold on, Derek. The shot's on.
Superb stop. And into the keeper's grasp now.
Yeah, you could see the relief as he finally collects.
He's in with a chance. Still doable. Oh, and standing tall to deny that superb effort. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. You can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And the keeper's going to be very grateful because that wasn't the best of deliveries. Well, this is the home of live football and more live action from the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's West Ham United facing Sheffield United. And they could eat into the lead. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Edson Alvarez. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Plenty of support here. And the counter-attack looks on. Determined to keep moving. Oh, big chance. Oh, he's done it. And it's a debut double to the delight of his fans.
Well, here's the replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
3 goals without reply. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And credit due, a good intervention.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
Too easy, far too easy. Delivered into the area here. Nervy clearance. Oh, it might be. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Edson Alvarez. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And there's the feed into the box. Well, just a bit too much elevation on the header. And there goes the final whistle. Positivity for West Ham. They get the victory and the 3 points. Their fans are going to be happy with this. Oh, big chance!
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for your...
Hello, great to be with you. We're here in Stratford at the London Stadium, a ground built originally for the Olympics in 2012. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on live action from the Championship. It's West Ham United, and they take on Sheffield United.
Well, there's no doubt about it. West Ham will be pleased with their first couple of games. They've looked good going forward, defended well in key moments, and they've been efficient. They go into this one in really good shape.
And a look at the West Ham 11.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1, but for...
He fancies it. Oh, great save! Played over. Electing to shoot. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Great mutual respect between the two managers, but the first time they've locked horns.
Well, they both know how they want to play, but who will come out on top? This should be very interesting.
Nicely constructed. Now with Rothwell. High quality defending. Quick break could be on. A real opening now. Takes it on. Oh, top goalkeeping. He's driven in the corner. And I'm sure he would love to have that opportunity back. And easily intercepted. On to Rothwell. And bursting forward. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, they could break at pace. Can they use their pace? There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but there's still plenty to do. You have to say it's a really nice finish, just to guide it into the net. It's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Right, from what I'm hearing, something has changed in the Cardiff game. Let's get the information from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for West Brom. It's now 1-0 with 30 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Oh, this is looking promising. Surely the equaliser. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Could be troublesome. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Burrows. On to our blaster. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Callum O'Hare. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Brooks. Well, it's official. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Gustavo Hamer. Joe Rothwell. Here's Brooks. Can they level the game?
It's patient, but where's the penetration?
Yeah, to win it back. Well, there's been so much talk about...
Derek, what a great opportunity.
Chucks him on. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Arblaster. On to Rothwell. On to Arblaster. Life is never dull in the Championship. Live action coming up for you on EA TV. It's West Ham United facing Middlesbrough.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Played towards the back post. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Edson Alvarez. Valentin Castellanos. And that is offside. Burrows. Hamer. 20 minutes to go. On to Rothwell. Very effective passing sequence. That might help them. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Opportunity squad. And they really need to give themselves a lift.
Well, if they're going to get back into this, they need to take those sort of chances.
Jared Bowen. Now with Potts. West Ham unable to hold on to the ball. Gustavo Hamer. And defensive play to be applauded. Now options are plenty. And a decent delivery. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. And foul it is then. So making the substitution now. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. The defender doing his job. Ward-Prowse. Wilson. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And there goes the final whistle. Positivity for West Ham.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. No,